Sometimes you don't. I don't like.
And now, Don, this is the part of the show where we wait for Sticks to.
I know. Every day, every time we do a show, we wait for Sticks. Okay.
Wait, yeah, it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick today. Look at that.
Yes.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. It is Tuesday night, and it is time for Rewind Doctor Who. I got
Harry jumped in right at the right
some of the regular faces here, and then we got Cousin Jedi and Mama Bear. And tonight, special guest is Dom Tober. Welcome in, Dom.
How's it going?
It's been a while since you popped in.
Yes, it has. Thank you for having me. And I apologize. Last couple of weeks, I promised to come on, and
no, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
you know,
I got a surprise for you this week, Terry. At least I hope I do.
All right. My surprise will be if I was able to get these all these slides done correctly, because I was kind of in and out doing the slides this week.
Dom, if you have any questions about Doctor Who as we go along, feel free to ask me, and I will.
that's right. Listen, I don't question. I don't question anything about Doctor Who. I just go along with the flow, and I'll figure things out.
All right, Joe.
This panel, I've gotten used to Mama Bear and Sticks asking me questions when they get confused. So adding one more is not gonna hurt anything.
Yes, Tom Housen's in the house.
we appreciate you putting us straight, Jedi. We do appreciate you.
Thank
putting
you.
us
I
straight.
appreciate that, Jedi. I appreciate the helpful gestures, just in case.
Jedi is very helpful. He's a good friend. All right, so we are into this should be episode 51. Yeah, I told you I'm already off the rails. We are.
Hey, I thought Mama Bear. I thought this was actually 50 this week, and we had it wrong last week.
Is that how it was, Mama? You tell me. Maybe I did change it, or I just left. Maybe that's why I left it.
I never all over again.
I never went back to count my public school education is showing again. Okay, so
just admit it, you were lazy and didn't change all the slides.
I was kind of busy this past week, and I didn't really get to it this week, but I did get most of the slides changed over. All right, so this week we were watching Matt Smith, season 6, part 2 episode of the God Complex.
Did somebody put the link in the chat? So Terry has it.
I think I've got it right here. Hopefully I still got it. Yes, right there.
Oh,
there you go, Terry.
We gotta watch it on Daily Motion. So we're gonna have
the next season will be back on.
That's actually Joe. That's actually my surprise. Is about 10 minutes before showtime, I downloaded an ad blocker.
There you go.
Now, when I ran it the first time, it didn't work, and I was panicking, and so I called my son in here, who I paid thousands of dollars to send to college, just so he could help his old man with computer problems. And I was like, "Hey, this ad blocker's not working." He's like, "Don't load that one," and I'm like, "Too late, I already loaded that one." He's like, "Oh," so he disables that one, and he says, "Use this one," and he loads it up for me. I did a quick test run. It seems to work. All right. But we will see. I haven't done a full test of it. I did like a little beta test, and it seemed to work, but we'll see. We'll see as we go through.
I got one on to see how it works.
Terry.
You'll make Terry proud if it works.
I hope so, Terry.
Mr.
I did it for you.
Mr. Ad blocker over there. So okay, there's that. No news this week. So There's a couple rumors, and I'm not going to put rumors in the news. So
Really?
until it-
Rumors and speculations are always great.
yeah. Well, I
Doctor
want
Who.
actual news when it comes to Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, no.
Well,
I don't mind it in the rest of the
happy
show.
something with Doctor Who.
Yeah. So there's our physical media. I've changed it up a little bit just to show just a few of them. The one there on your left, that's the part 2 of the season, just a DVD. Your full season, and then your full season UK with the Silence Head. Silence Head was one you could buy at one of the stores. It was like a special variant, I guess you could say.
You know, hey Sticks, I was talking to somebody about Doctor Who, and they're like, "Yeah, I watched Doctor Who. I just watched an episode." I said, "Which one?" They go, "Oh, with the Weeping Angels. That was scary."
Oh.
Really? Hey, okay.
Yeah, Blink. Yeah, we've watched that one.
Yeah.
Here's your cast for this episode. Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, Arthur Darvill, and then a slew of
Daffod Emer. Daffod Emer's in this.
Yes, Daffod Emer is in this. And Spencer Wilding is in this episode. Spencer Wilding will be at Niagara Falls Comic Con next week when I go. So I'm looking forward to seeing him there.
You gonna get the
autograph?
Yeah.
Yep. So
Nice.
looking forward to that. And that brings us right to the show.
Yeah, I guess
Jedi, are you ready to show us your ad blocking skills?
I'll give it a
It's
second.
not much.
there for
If it goes terribly wrong, I'm going to blame my son. If it works great, it was all me.
That's the way it should go. That's the way that is the way it should go. Absolutely. All right, so let me take that down.
Alrighty.
And when you're ready.
Give us a countdown, Sticks.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go.
It's all blurry. Damn that kid.
Yeah.
I think we're watching The Shining. Sorry, guys.
Kind of.
Yeah, the opening is kind of like The Shining, actually. There's a couple references to that movie.
Is that Amy? That's not Amy.
Nope, that's not Amy.
You can't watch it without this uncovering it because of copyright.
Correct.
Yeah. We'll get
Yeah.
flagged.
That's unfortunate.
Oh crap! It's still backwards though. Damn it!
Reverse.
It's still backwards like it was last week. I don't think any ad blocker is going to stop that.
No, I think we're going to read any words.
Hey, it's the gorilla from Trading Places.
Well, I'm also convinced that they flip it for copyright reasons as well to help prevent it being picked up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did she go into room 217 at all, like The Shining? I saw the rooms were in the 200s.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 217 or 214. Maybe it was 217.
Let me put on my glasses and see. It's Hitman Snitch.
It's like I'm standing behind the screen watching the movie.
Yeah. We snuck in.
Watching from the woods at the drive-through from the other side.
It's kind of cool how I actually got it the right moment. I freaking exactly the way you have it on the screen. I got it on the phone. The same time and everything.
Nice.
Like no
Yeah,
second.
I'm about the same.
Wait till the commercial. See, you guys are still going to get commercials.
I don't know. I have an ad blocker on mine.
Oh, you have ad blocker. Yeah, everybody else.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Only me, Joe, and Terry are going to get to watch it uninterrupted. I hope. I have no idea. I mean,
Yes. We've stepped into the 2008s. We have ad blockers.
Yeah, right.
talking to my mom this week, she won't shut up about David Tennant. And I'm, will you just stop with David Tennant? Missed the better one. She goes, nah. I like that guy well enough, but he's no David Tennant. I was like, good Lord, Mom.
Look at this
How's
guy.
Mom doing?
The next big villain.
He's
in
doing
Star
all right.
Wars next year.
He wants a portable DVD player so that, you know why she wants it?
Did you watch Doctor Who?
So she can watch Doctor Who and Mr. Bean DVDs.
Oh, okay.
No, Mr. Bean is like 60 years old, 69 years old, man. He's old now.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
Yeah.
I was happy to see they dropped a new season of
I'm
Good
Team
Omens
Matt Smith.
on Amazon with Tennant and
Kitchell is T-Mac.
So I told my mom, I was like, well, there's this guy I do a show with, Sticks. He keeps sending me Doctor Who DVDs for some for some reason. I said, I'll just send you those. He'll never know.
Does she not have any?
I don't think she has any Doctor Who DVDs now. She has like every Mr. Bean and what's the Mr. Bean's guy's name? She has like everything he's ever
Rowan
done.
Atkinson.
Oh, Rowan Atkinson, yeah.
She has every Rowan Atkinson thing ever done.
I love him in Blackadder too. So that's a really good show.
Oh, yeah.
But she's gotten to where she can't get up and like actually go to the TV and the DVD players and stuff. So now she wants a portable one. She can just sit on her lap.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, Mom, we live in the greatest country in the world where I can get you that portable DVD player.
There you go.
Made in China.
And I have more sets of DVDs if you want me to send her some.
I might do
You
that.
have
If you're not
multiple.
gonna use it.
You probably have
I'll give you my
multiple.
brother's address. That way you just ship them directly to him.
There you go.
Although she did tell me, she goes, is it the older ones? Because I don't like those. I was like, well, Mom, come on. You can't be choosy here. These are like, you know. He's kind of a Doctor Who snob, I guess, Sticks. I don't know how you feel about that.
Some people only like the new series. Some like the old series. Some like both. Then there's the people who don't like any of it, but we don't talk about them.
The original ones back in the day.
Yeah, the
original ones back in the day aren't really my favorites, to be honest.
I know,
with you.
but growing up in the 70s, my brother, Star Trek fan, Doctor Who fan, I used to sit there and watch the Doctor Who when you put it on. And so growing up, kid watching that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, watching it on PBS. Oh my God,
PBS, yeah.
every Sunday night.
And just the music that went along with it.
You knew if it was 6 o'clock on a Sunday, my parents knew exactly where I was going to be.
For heaven's sake, Sticks wasn't out riding bikes and hanging out with his friends Your mom had a call. He was in front of the TV.
I did that, but I did that before 6 o'clock. I'd go over to my friend's house after church and go over to my grandparents. Usually on my bike. Yeah.
So Dom, you
Back when
probably
we
know
could-
this already because you're very astute in the arts of pop culture, but you do know that Redhead is Guardians of the Galaxy Nebula, right? You realize
Yes.
that?
Yep.
I every time I watch these, I'm just fascinated how she sounds so different in the Guardians of the Galaxy than she does in these
Oh.
shows.
But you know what?
Yeah.
I actually look. I really respect the fact that you have a lot of actors and actresses that actually have accents like English accents, and they talk right. Like they can change their voice up to sound like the cast of Walking Dead. Friggin'
She's
Rick Grimes.
Oh yeah, he's
Rick Grimes. English is all hell, and he sounds like he's from Atlanta. So I always respect that you change your voice up, like Tom Holland. Tom Holland speaks.
he has a hard time saying Carl, but other than that,
I know, but it's just one of those things where I respect that, where you can change your voice up, your dialect, and really sound like you're from that place.
all right. So this is
Technically goes the other direction where you get an actor from the British Isles where they've done the American accent or the American style accent so long that when they go finally back to do something
they have a hard time
and need
falling back to the.
to use their British accent, they need a vocal coach.
Had to go back to what they used to sound like. Yeah.
All right, so let me play catch up real quick because since this is that point of one of the several points in the show where I need to catch up. Is there something in that hotel that's turning the guests into these dummies?
I'm on commercial break. No.
so.
Dom does
So
not have
yes,
that.
but they're not really turning them into dummies. Each room, if someone is to go into a room, it like shows them their fears, or something. It shows them something. So like this guy here, he's a gambler.
They haven't quite
No.
together yet.
He's afraid of dummies.
Don't be a dummy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the dummies have to do.
Who isn't?
It's quite fair, but those
It's
dummies
actually,
are.
They're pure
Goosebumps.
they're
Don't
pure
be a dummy.
ambiance.
Yeah, yes.
Who wouldn't like to sit in a room entirely filled with dummies? Come on.
I mean,
Big dummy.
there's so many good ones, like Charlie McCarthy or. Or the other ones. Howdy doody.
Jeff Dunham does some really nice work, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
What about the dummy from Goosebumps?
go away. I think these guys are related.
I saw this episode of on Netflix that showed the Golden about Golding, the guy that does the collection. He sells off like auctions and stuff. Got the big auction site.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, the one where they went to the writer for Goosebumps to see if he wanted to sell any of his stuff. He lived in this tiny apartment in like New York City, and just his apartment was just packed with like Goosebumps stuff. And he gave them. He didn't. I guess he didn't. He gave them on consignment. I guess that dummy that from the Goosebumps show.
From the Goosebumps, yeah. Oh my god. I've seen some of those apartments on people they tour the apartments on New York City. This one girl, her apartment was smaller than my closet,
Yeah.
or as big. I mean, it was,
It's like that.
This guy's terrified of teenage
Brucey.
girls. That's like a legit fear, though. That's legit. I can't get on him about that.
And by the way, there's only one good ventriloquist dummy movie, and that's that one right there, Magic, with Anthony Hopkins, which is creepy as all hell.
Yeah.
And they're remaking it.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce.
Great schools, friendly faces.
Yo, betaphobia. Lace up them hush puppies. $219. They skipped 217.
So Dr. Rosenberg in the back. Okay. Commercial.
That's her father.
Dr.
A B in math. That's pretty good for a girl, though. I thought. I'm joking.
I mean, in some cultures want you to have straight A's,
Joking.
or you're dead to them, I guess.
I'll have Mama start yelling at me in a minute. Oh, those weeping angels! Ah! Get the hell out of there!
The Weeping Angel. I like that.
Honestly, it would be the Vashta Nerada for me. Of the Doctor Who villains, it's the Vashta Nerada.
Yeah.
Sticks loves his mudmen.
I do like my Mudmen. What's your timestamp, Jedi?
We are at 15:33.
Oh, jeepers.
I'm about a minute behind you. I'll catch up.
What the heck, man? I got commercials are crazy on this freaking thing.
As kind of creepy as the weeping angels are, I think if I were in that hotel room, I would go all the way back to like season, I don't know, whatever season it was, where "Are You My Mommy" things. Those scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brucey Sticks may be wholesome, but Terry isn't. And that's why we love him.
It has to do with my work environment.
Commercials, man. Shit.
Got a little Doom camera action going on there.
Right?
Who did he take?
The gambler guy.
Gambler.
Some high
Gambler.
work there, man.
Yeah, he's going after Joe.
wants that beard.
Need to see that gorilla again.
Hey, beard envy
Are
is
you
a real
talking
thing, you know.
about? Yep.
Who's that guy?
I forget his name. It's Gibbous. I think his name is Gibbous
It's very mouse-like.
or Gilbus.
Sounds alright.
He looks like Abbott Costello. Mousy, 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 mousy.
Yeah,
Is this after the? If this is after she realizes that River is her daughter, or have we jumped back in like?
yeah. This
This is
is
after.
This is after. Yeah, this is after.
Where's River right now? I can't remember what happened in the last. It was just last week.
I mean, River is in Storm. I was gonna say Stormhenge. Is that what it's called? Stormhenge.
No.
She's in jail
Okay.
because to everybody in the universe, she's the one that killed the doctor. At this point,
Doctor Who.
indeed. What are you writing down there, Terry?
Totally forgot about Rory Toys just now.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true, Terry. Proof is pretty much all the time.
I like how Bruce says he can't even make it, but he's shitloading the damn kind of comments.
It happened.
If you could be in the comments, you could be on the show.
You know what? Him hanging out in the chat is always nice.
Yeah.
Don't give him credit, man. Let him own up to what he does, man. Come on.
Quadruple
I can't
viewership
because
tonight.
Bruce invited me to be on his show yesterday, and I couldn't do it
Don't forget
because
the
I
car
was
appointment tomorrow.
furniture shopping, but yet I was in the comments all during the show. So I can't throw stones. I was in the furniture store, lounging in Lazy Boys while my wife shopped for furniture. I don't know why I was there, to be honest with you.
And the,
Hey, listen, you keep saying that, but you mentioned my name, so you love my name in your mouth more than anything else.
oh God. But I don't remember what show it was or if it was a movie. There's the one show where all the maybe it was
Hey, Bruce, choke on my name. Choke on my name.
oh God. Maybe it was Married with Children, where they all the husbands they meet inside like the those circle clothes racks, and they have like a TV in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And their wives are all looking for them. They're in there watching TV.
Hey, Brucifer, you like
Yeah, I wasn't the only guy just sitting in chairs while their wives were walking around looking at furniture. There were a few of us.
You know how much a good business model would be for adult daycare, just to you'd have the game on, and I guess that's called a bar.
Yeah,
Right?
called a
That's
bar.
called a
I was
bar.
gonna say it's called Buffalo Wild Wings, but yeah.
Yeah,
it's a
Buffalo
bar.
Wild Wings.
Any bar.
Why does it go off?
Drop your husband off, and we'll watch him for free.
I don't like this, man. It keeps going off, and I keep going back to commercials.
Yeah, that's the one thing about this channel, or the Daily Motion. A lot of commercials. Ha 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 Howie.
Oh, cool.
Terry. I didn't write that. Somebody else wrote that.
That guy's just like, let's feed up Hal.
I'm more for Taco Tuesday.
We all have our vices.
I'm not talking about the food either.
I don't remember. I'm sure they'll come up. I don't remember what Gilbus is his fear. I don't remember what his fear was, because he's as he said. I'm sure by now his race is like they just kind of surrender easily when they get invaded.
Oh, they're like France. Okay.
France.
He is mouse-like in appearance, so he could be a cheese-eating surrender monkey.
Oh, yeah.
What's it gonna do? Side huddle. Side huddle.
Yeah, I was just saying that we'll be headed to Niagara Falls next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia Comic Con next week.
So if this creature feeds on fear, but yet that little boy no longer appears to be afraid, does that mean it's already eaten his fear?
No, he's.
I've
Still-
solved it.
You talking about Howie?
Yeah, the kid, the boy.
No,
No,
Howie's
they-
still
Yeah.
working. Howie's still working through his fears.
I solved it before Doctor Who.
Where's Kevin and Mom?
Fucking Rory. Useless.
It. Oh.
Don't let him trick you, Gilbus.
Fooled again. Trapped in the beauty salon.
Stranded at the drive-in.
Straight into the fool. What will they say? Monday, yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
These two circles remind me of two melons just staring at me. It's like,
Was that a complaint?
no, not a complaint.
A complaint.
It's because I made the overlay, Dom.
I know you did. I should have known. I should have known it.
Only if Scatman Carruthers is laying on the bed with that wonderful velvet painting behind him, like in The Shining.
He also did the voice of jazz.
Yeah, and one of the Globetrotters.
Yeah. He was
Didn't
a
he
big-
voice Hong Kong Phooey too? Or
Yes, Hong Kong Fu. Yep.
Oh, Hong Kong Fu. Yes, that is
Yeah.
loyal.
He definitely did a lot of voice acting.
Don't you have a Hong Kong Fu shirt, Jedi?
I do. I also have the first comic appearance of Hong Kong Phooey that I found the other day because I didn't know that it was apparently $100 comic. I just really,
Oh, he
He was
did the voice of
supposed to make
Jazz, and he did the voice of Jazz in the Transformers as well.
That's what I said.
That's awesome.
They should. I think they were going to do a live action Hong Kong Fu.
When live action.
Live action, exactly.
I don't know if they could do a Hong. I'm afraid. I would love for them to do a new Hong Kong Phooey, but I'm afraid people are a little too sensitive nowadays that they might be offended by it. Oh, is this going to be one of those where the bad guy actually turns out to be misunderstood? Just like the Burrows.
don't
You
think
finished
so.
watching the Burrows, Jeff?
Yes, it did.
Yeah. It
I gotta
was
watch
pretty good.
I got to watch it.
It was decent. It was decent. It was a decent
Yeah,
watch.
Yeah.
By the Duffer Brothers, the same guys who did figuring those
Yeah.
things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just produced it though. I don't know if they.
Yeah. Maybe so. It's
Hey, listen,
it's just a one
Hey,
shot,
Bruce,
right? It's not a.
I actually agree with you for the first time.
Oh, Percy.
It was,
There's
it
not
was
going to be another
watchable.
season of it. At least it doesn't seem like there's going to be another season of it.
Definitely doesn't need to be another season of it.
Nah.
Although the creatures were pretty spooky in that.
They're like aliens, right?
Yeah, spider-like things.
He just kicked Rory in the head.
Nobody gives a shit about Rory. She doesn't even give a shit about Rory.
We've already established Rory has, reached the peak of the arc.
Yeah.
Oh, they both coming out in the same weekend? That's kind of weird planning.
I hate scary.
Yeah, scary movie's out
I'm
this
sorry.
weekend, right?
I don't care. I don't care if I'm in
Or
the
next
minority in that. I hate those fucking movies.
I don't hate it. I don't know if I like them enough to go see it in the theater, but I like scary movies. They're usually pretty.
It gets old really fast.
You
Yeah,
got
I'm
to turn your
excited for
brain
the,
off a little bit and just.
Master of the Universe. Excited for that.
I'm going to agree with you, Joe, only to the fact that they did so many of them at one time. Not another teen movie, scary movie, and they came out. So many of those kind of movies came out. If they were like here and there.
I'll take Airplane. I'll take Naked Gun.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond
Yep.
that, like the absurdly stupid stuff, I can't get into.
Come on. It wasn't funny when Shaq and Dr. Phil were stuck in the freaking saw room and they heard the voice and
They
played
haven't done one. They haven't done one in a while, so maybe it's be a little fresher.
Well, I like the fact the girl on the train tells the oh my God, she was stabbed. It's not she, it's he, the, them, this and that. I prefer them.
After watching the new Naked Gun, of course, you know, I don't know what the new Scary Movie is going to be about, but given the option, I think I would rather watch Scary Movie than watch
You didn't like Naked Gun?
Rebooting. I wasn't crazy about the reboot. It had a couple of like okay thing, you know, funny.
Yeah.
The car scenes.
When he was eating the burrito or the chili dog or whatever it was, that was really the highlight.
His favorite movie was History of the World Part 2. Wanda Sykes.
Oh, yeah.
His favorite actress.
So the TV shows that they did. Yeah. My favorite part in the new Naked Gun was probably when he's dressed up as the little girl.
Oh yeah, that's the very beginning. So
that's the very beginning.
Way too soon for you.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like then he pops out. It's him.
I like the part where he's in the house and the guy has the infrared and the girl's cleaning out the stove. And he thinks she's doing.
Yeah, but that's been done so many times. Comes behind. Austin Powers did that like in 2 of his movies, so it's just kind of been done. These.
Yeah, a lot of that, you know, that humor, you get kind of the same thing in different movies.
Like I'll laugh once or twice, and then I'm just like, it just tires me out.
Which is funny because, like,
this weekend, I am not eating popcorn again. Oh my God. After eating that tub of popcorn that came in my Mando bucket, I didn't even go back for the refill, which is very weird for me not to go back for the refill. I was like,
you could be the dude that was next to Marco. Marco was explaining that some guy was shoving his face with popcorn.
Was shoving what?
Shoving his some guy was eating a huge bucket of popcorn at the movie theater. Marco was explaining. The guy was nasty. I said, "You sure it wasn't you eating the popcorn?"
Yeah, well, you know, people do in movie
theaters. They offer you a huge bucket, and then you get a refill, but you got to use it like that day. So you got to eat it. I mean, you got to eat it quick. You got to shovel it down. Don't want to waste any. This is the first time I've never gone back for the refill. I'm just like, I can't do it. It's too much.
When we went to see Lord of the Rings in February, I brought my bucket back. Because it was 3 days in a row. So I brought my bucket back, and they're like, "Oh, you got to pay full price." I'm like, "I ain't paying you full price again. Just charge me for the large bucket, and that's it."
Yeah,
you're right.
They wanted to charge me $22. I'm like, no, thank you.
You have to bring the theater I go to. You have to bring the receipt with you. You can't just bring the bucket back, even if it's like the same movie or the same day.
You don't know what the movie etiquette is?
Huh?
Yeah, the movie etiquette is your customer is always right. That's what the etiquette
that's bullshit.
Oh, that was 30 years ago. 6.
The customer's always right. Bullshit.
The customer's always right.
Bullshit.
They didn't charge me full price, so I got my way. So it doesn't matter.
I get that all the time in the hotel.
We're like, we don't want this Karen throwing a scene. Let's just give him his popcorn and send him on his way.
Let's give him a 75 cents of popcorn that we charge $22 for.
Yeah. Like, come on now.
It's bad enough. So, you go in there, and I got the regular bucket. I didn't get like the fancy AT-AT walker and like Dom got. And
Just
but
the
you had
helmet.
to pick it up like you're waiting in line, and you had to pick up the bucket while you're in line and then take it up there.
Right.
And it had the cup, and it came with a cup and all this other stuff, right? It's all inside the bucket. So I get up there and I'm like, can I just get the popcorn in a bag? I don't want it in the bucket. And they were like, no, it has to go in the bucket.
Not
And I'm
both.
like, this bucket's just been sitting out there in the line. I don't know who else had their hands in this thing. And you wanted
Yeah.
it. And I was like, I really don't want. And she looked at the manager, came over. She's like, sorry, sir, it has to go in the bucket. And the little girl, she was a sweet little girl. I take her at her word. She goes, well, I'll take it in the back and like wash it out for you. And I was like, okay. Probably took it in the back and spit in it.
Son of a bitch.
Little extra,
tastes like butter.
some brown butter underneath all that
I like
popcorn.
the butter. Under butter.
Oh.
You're getting from other butter, something.
That's not
This
good.
popcorn's
Oh.
so buttery.
Well, Jedi is a Karen.
Zach.
Remember that? Remember Van Wilder when they're eating the cream puffs? It's so creamy.
Oh, yeah.
It's still warm.
Yeah.
All right. I
Oh,
don't know
wasn't
what's
it?
going on
Yeah.
again. I assume
that
not
the-
much has
that's
changed
good.
since we started bullshitting there. Not Rita.
You know the way it works, Jeff.
Yeah,
Just
see-
start watching at the 45-minute mark, and then you'll be
Yeah.
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
minutes.
So it's starting to come to her where she's being taken over by the idea of
I can tell by the look on the doctor's face that we have a lot more than 5 minutes left of this because he doesn't have it, hasn't figured it out yet.
it's like we got 10 minutes left. No,
Is it 10 minutes?
15 minutes
I haven't
left.
done
15?
a time check. About 15
15?
minutes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This guy's in there making himself a snack. Do they just find their bodies and lay them down there, or is the creature doing that?
They did. They're bringing him back to that room.
I don't know. I kind of prefer to watch these to think that Doctor Who's only moderately intelligent and everybody
Hey, we
else
got
in the show is
Zaggy
just
in
an
here.
idiot.
I'm not a Karen. I'm not going to throw a fit about something, but I will like raise concerns. I'm like,
I'll make a good argument. I don't.
I mean, if the girl wouldn't have offered to wash it out, if she'd been like, no, we're just going to like leave it, I'd have been like, okay, I'm not getting it. I'll just get a regular popcorn or something. But since she looked like an honest soul that would actually, I took her at her word to go wash it out. I also like got up there. I was like, because all they had were like the Grogu cup toppers. I was like, there's no Mandalorian cup topper, and she's like, I don't think so. She went and looked. She goes, no, all we have are these. I was like, all right, I'll take Grogu then, I guess.
Mm.
I want a Roto. What's his name? I want a Roto.
Rhoda the Hut.
Roto.
Making them earn that $6.25 an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when you say
Those-
cup hopper, like, do you mean an actual you actually sits on top of your cup, or something
Yeah.
that sits on your straw?
It sits on top of it. It sits on the cup. I can show you.
It's a cup lid. It's a lid.
It's the lid, but the lid's got a little hole in it, and you just stick the little topper in there.
Yeah.
Not really
Okay, I
a
don't
hole
think
like an
that's-
indention.
okay.
But
Because because if they had Grogu like straw toppers or straw charms, which I've got a few of those around, not Grogu, but a few straw charms, that would be massively weird to put a straw right.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
My Google is telling me someone's at the front door.
Yeah, we heard that.
Hopefully my son goes downstairs because it's my neighbor.
That's why I like having several acres between me and the next neighbor.
I wish I have several inches between me and my neighbor.
Uh-oh.
Little Amy?
Yep. Uh-oh. Ah, poor Amelia. She has abandonment issues, mostly from the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Is Rory in the room sitting in his normal cuck chair watching all this?
He's like in fetal position on the floor in the corner.
There's where all the budget went.
Yep.
Can we get the guy that did Tron?
Oh, we can. Okay. Good. Yeah. Yeah, they're basically just on like this huge holodeck, I guess. Yeah, the holodeck.
God, that has to be the worst. The guy that has to clean the holodeck has to be the worst job.
Oh, well. Yes, right, Terry. Your souffle is almost here.
Yeah.
Another half season to go.
Honestly, not in a rush to get to Souffle Girl.
Yeah. I think that's the first half of next season is probably as far as we're going to get next month. And then maybe not even, well, no, yeah, because I don't think we're only watching a couple of those episodes. So,
Amy and Rory are married, right?
yes, they are married. Well, they were married, then they got divorced, but I don't think it went through. So they're still married. Yeah, they're still married. Or has that not come up? Maybe that hasn't come up yet, the divorce.
I'm
The divorce
muted.
hasn't
No
come
wonder
up
you
yet.
guys aren't hearing me.
What a cuck. Relegated to hang out with Rat Boy.
Mousy.
You stand over here with this guy. I do like the costume design of the creature here. It's a full bodied suit.
Forever sleep.
Yoda.
Why did they get divorced? Was he behind on
That
his
comes
child support?
that actually comes up next season, but they start drifting apart at one point.
Because she shows such a great interest in him throughout the other episodes.
Right? Like there's some episodes when she's all over the guy, and then the other episodes where she forgets about the guy. Like, oh yeah, you're still here?
That's marriage. I mean, you know, like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Oh, you're still sitting in the room. Oh, okay. My one of my coworkers, their daughter got mad at her fiance. They're like, oh, he's always we're always arguing. I go, and she goes, try doing that for 30 years.
Yeah.
We always arguing. That's the stupidest shit.
So all it took was one person to resist the monster's allure, and
Yeah, to kind
he
of break
dies.
the chain on the room. Yeah. Yeah, Amy was able to face her fear and revert it. So that kind of made the link in the room break, and which is, and like you said, that's what he feeds on fear. If he can't feed on fear, he's a goner.
And he feeds on faith.
Yeah, well, yeah, faith and
There you go, Terry.
When people see their greatest fear, they fall back on their faith.
Right.
And the faith is what he converts into something that is more palatable to him.
Christian does not look like Michael Rooker.
There you go, Terry. Since you missed it.
I still don't. I think my mic was muted earlier, but when that monster burst in the room earlier and slammed Rory up against the wall, like behind the door, like nobody really cared that Rory was back there.
No,
Nobody
no, even
cares.
better than I.
No, nobody cares about Rory.
Are they saying goodbye for real, or just like another one of these Doctor Who until we meet again type of goodbye?
Sad jazz walk away.
Yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do.
I feel like
They'll
he's
see
done
each
that
other.
before.
They
to
see,
her.
they see each other in the next episode. Yeah, so it's just a. He tries to give them their own space, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Oh, you're still here? Shit. What'd you hear? What'd you overhear?
You'll see him again. Every time she's having sex with Roy, she'll just close her eyes and see the Doctor.
Oh. Why do you keep telling me to Sonic you?
It's just gonna...
Oh, we're gonna get a slow fade to black. Oh my God.
All right, we're not watching
Oh
the
God,
next episode.
we're getting him again.
No, we're not watching that
Mhm.
episode. we already watched him the first time.
Oops.
Once is good enough for him.
Well, the ad blocker
Yeah.
work. I'm a genius.
Good job, Jedi. I'll have to
Thank
figure
you.
out how to do it on mine.
I'll have my
You have to
son
tell me
call
what you
you.
used. Yeah, have your son. He'll be our IT guy.
Mm-hmm.
You'll just have to put up with the eye rolling like I do. Well, if you're on the phone, you won't have to put up with the eye rolling like I do.
God, Dad. No, Dad's got all of his old friends calling me.
My son's like I'll need like the other day. He's like, well, why didn't you tell me if you needed my help with something? And I'm like, because I didn't want this.
God, Dad. God. The wonderfulness of youth.
Yes.
Dad, God. My parents would be lucky they didn't grow up in a where everyone uses a computer.
Oh,
We
God.
barely had a
You
computer.
get
My
You get
parents
computers.
still have no internet access at their house. At all.
It's-
I'm
Which I kinda
fine
find
having
funny.
computers. I'm fine having computers as a child during my childhood. Thank God we didn't have camera phones. That's all. Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God! Right?
Oh, right.
I would not. I would have been ruined
my
at
God.
an early age. I would have been canceled before canceled was canceling.
Damn, I wish I could go back to the 70s and 80s, man. When none of this shit was around.
Yeah, those were the best times when we grew up.
Because nothing distracted you. You had family time. You get to do things you didn't have to worry about.
There were distractions, but not like there are today. You kind of made your own distractions.
Yeah, I'm the same.
So, all right. So, Jedi, God Complex.
Oh,
What did you think? I know we've been on and off the subject all night. So, from what you did see, what did you think?
I mean, it's just another. I mean, whereas the earlier, like the shows we've been watching, like the past leading up to this, probably the 3 weeks prior to this, I
Uh-huh.
felt like I was really more invested because we were leading up to the big reveal of River
Oh, right.
and
Yeah.
the doctor's death and things like that. Whereas this one, I didn't feel like there was any weight to this one. There was nothing to lose until we got to the very end and we see that, this could possibly be another goodbye, which, you've already said, no, they're going to see each other again. So
Yeah, they'll see each
I don't
other
know.
again. Well,
To me, this was just kind of, this was a Mandalorian Grogu episode, whereas it's like, it didn't really mean. I mean, it just didn't. It's just an adventure. It didn't seem to like have any
yeah,
like.
it's just a plain out
It didn't
adventure.
really
There's a couple
affect the
things
storyline.
there's a couple things in here that you learn a little bit. I mean, Amy and her fear of abandonment by the doctor.
Oh,
we
we
don't
didn't
really
know
get
that
any.
already.
You know,
That she had a fear of abandonment because
we don't get a room for Rory. Rory doesn't have anything to do in this.
we needed
except
more
cower in
Rory
the corner
in
and
this
get
one.
struck by a door. So
He got slammed into the wall.
Rory's been through enough. He doesn't need a
that's
room.
true.
I
That's
wanted
true.
the door to open and just have Rory's like an imprint of him on the wall, just like, and then he just peels off. He got slammed into that wall.
Besides, his biggest fear would be obvious.
Losing Amy?
Yeah. 2,000 years. 2,000 years he guarded her.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a good trophy.
That's true. I mean, but I thought we already knew that Amy had abandonment fears because, I mean, she waited for the doctor all that long and as a child. And I don't know, I kind of felt like we already knew that.
Yeah, you kind of do know that, but they kind of I don't know, get her over it in this episode by having her face it because
okay,
she loves Rory, but she's more
she didn't look like she
enamored with the doctor. Yeah,
even though at the end she got a graceful goodbye from the doctor, she didn't look happy about it. She still looked kind of like she felt like she was being left behind.
Right. Like, oh, he's leaving me again with this guy. So, yeah. Joe?
So, if I understand it right, Micah Rooker needs to cause fear in people because he needs to feed on their urine, and Rory's a cuck. That's what I got out of it.
Oh, we already knew. Rory
okay, I think Joe had a different kind of stream.
Something different. You know that.
Mama Bear does not put up with any of this disparaging remarks against Rory. We found that out. She is a Rory defender.
He is. He honestly, but he's earned it by this point.
Yeah. He has. Yeah, he's a lot better than Rose's.
He had to watch Amy get railed numerous times by the doctor, so
Rory is a lot more.
He's doing little.
I've accepted Rory as to be more of a member of the Doctor Who family, if you will, than Rose's boyfriend. Maybe we just didn't see enough of Rose's boyfriend.
Mickey.
He stepped up at the end, though. Him and his.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't brave. He was definitely brave. He was just kind of an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he eventually got to his own as well. When he found his stride in the alternate universe, and as we saw, he wound up marrying Martha. So good on him.
Yep.
His grandma fell down the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and that's one of the things in his world that is missing. That kind of, I think, sends him through a lot of stuff because his grandmother was the one who watched over him and took care of him. Mama, I'll have you go last, so I'm gonna have Dom. Dom,
I
What did you think of our episode? I know you got to go
No, you
wave
don't-
through the commercials.
No, if you commercial break, the damn commercial breaks, too many of them. But no, so apparently it's like, everybody has fear. There's always you feed off everybody's fears and personalities of the people that have issues. Everybody has issues. So if you if you were a creature, a monster feeding off fear, everybody has one thing or another, an ounce of something in their body all the time. But
right,
basically, you have people who have stronger emotions that hold their fears in that can defeat the individual, the Michael Rooker lookalike.
Yeah,
that review was almost as good as Don Mix porno.
Do we know how long that creature had been doing that? Like, had he been doing that for like a century?
I think it says at one point that he'd been doing it for like 100 years or something like that.
But the fact is that he wasn't actually really bad. He was just doing it because of his own insecurities.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how his
he needed
race
that urine. He needed that sweet, sweet urine.
I know.
Yeah, that's how his race feed. They feed off of fear. And
so at the end, when they were on the holodeck of the Enterprise, and they're looking through Rory and that dude with the weird face.
Give us.
Yeah, when they were looking through that like portal, and they looked like they were pointing at things, I thought they mentioned prison. They said something about prison is space. What was that all about?
Yeah, go ahead with that one, Mama, because you said it earlier about faith.
Okay. What he was hunting, what he was feeding, what got his the rooms unlocked their greatest fear, forced them to face it. And when people generally face their greatest fear, they wind up inevitably falling back on their faith. Which with Joe was, gambling, with Howie, it was his conspiracy theories, which goes on and on. Even the one girl talking about her Muslim faith. And the creature winds up converting that faith into a faith of him, which is the palatable form that he can actually consume.
Yeah. There you go.
But what were they looking at out in space? What were they looking at in that little whole thing?
Other planets. The one,
So
one
they were
guy.
just literally looking out into space. Okay, all right.
No, the one guy who, their whole thing is, welcome to our planet. Insert name here. We welcome you as our leader. He was like, oh yeah, that planet right there, that's mine. It was
It was the space urinal. It was the space urinal where he collected the fear urine. That's where I'm going.
Well,
No,
I thought he said something about they were looking out into space, and he said something about space as a prison or something.
No,
I wasn't sure. I was like, is this going to be some sort of segue into River being held in a prison cell somewhere, or what?
No, where
I
they
guess.
were was a prison.
Yeah.
It was a prison
Oh,
for
they
the
were in a
monster.
prison. Okay.
Yeah. So they're saying that where they are is prison
Mhm.
because they aren't able to get out.
Welcome to the glory hole.
Oh my
All right.
rocker.
Aside from that, any thoughts, Mama? Anything you want to go through?
Honestly, absolutely fun episode. The only thing I want to say is I know there's a common belief that when we see young Amy in the room, that was Amy's room. I don't believe that was. I believe that was the doctor's room. Because the amount of guilt that he carried for having the amount of time she sat there waiting for him.
Right. So I think it's a different room because when the doctor goes into the 11th room,
Mhm.
And I don't remember what room number that one was.
7.
Go back 7.
Hers was 7.
It's for hers was 7. So he goes into room 11.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see what's in there. Now, speculation is it's kind of what's coming up in the next season.
Yeah.
That's so.
I mean, there is one thing that some of us do know. And I think they've already talked about it. Trenzalore.
Right. Yeah. It's either Trenzalore or the war era. So.
Of course, it's entirely possible that what he saw in that room is what River has planned for him on her next birthday. So, you never know.
You know, you're right.
It always winds up in handcuffs.
With her, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go. We thank you for watching. Well, this is a good episode. If you get a chance, go back and watch it again without commercials. If you have a DVD and watch it without commercials. Terry wants to know what's next week. It's coming up, Terry. Calm down.
He doesn't know. He knows your slides can be unreliable at times, Sticks. He's just making sure.
Yep, I forgot to change the name on this one. So next week we're going to be watching The Wedding of River Song, which is the last episode of season 6.
She married the doctor.
Well,
Yeah.
That's
She does marry somebody.
Yep.
Could be a robot. You don't know.
I may not be here. Damn it.
Well, we hope you are here, Jedi. Hopefully they don't need you again next week. But
Let me loose.
we do understand. We do understand. So that's next week, The Wedding of River Song, the season 6 finale. Far as the panel is concerned, you can find me, Jedi, Joe, and Dom over on Renovision Friday nights on The Qualified. Saturday night, you can find me and Dom on Saturday Night Special over at Absolute Geek and Renovision. You can find me Thursday nights with Dom on Absolute Geek doing WWE wrestling with Off the Mat.
Damn, Dom, you just got to get on tack, and you're going to be on all the live shows on Renovision. you got to worm your way into that.
One show with Marco's enough, man. It's the Star show. So.
That's probably true. That's probably definitely true. He doesn't watch this show, so I'm not worried about that. That's definitely true. Bruce was in the chat, but you can find him over at Kingdom of Nerds. This is a QR code to bring you to his channel. Absolute Geek Podcast, where I said, well, you can find us at Off the Mat. And Mama Bear, that's the QR code for your YouTube, where you will post at times when you're going to be places live or in the chat.
If I'm actually on the panel, yes, I do wind up posting it. I have multiple other, channels I mod. But, those I'll sometimes share them, but most of the time that stuff gets shared around Twitter or whatever. But if you actually want to see me on a panel, you have to follow me on my channel.
There you go. Good stuff. All right. And then finally, that's my coffee account, or should you want to make a donation to the channel, scan the QR code. It'll bring you to my coffee page, and for just 35 cents a day, you too can keep Doctor Who on Tuesday nights.
There you go.
There you go. Cue the In the Arms of an Angel song. There you go. Hopefully not a weeping angel. All right. Hey, we made it through another episode. I will clean up my slides this week, because this week was kind of a downer week for me. But I will clean it up. We'll get it back to being good. We've only got, let's see here, 1, 3. We only got 3 more episodes before our hiatus. So we're going to go through the kind of the beginning of season 7 really quick, because there's only like 2 episodes in that first half that I want to watch. Really 3, but we'll see how far we get. Probably the one that at least Resistance we'll save for September, Mama.
Leave it on a cliffhanger. Leave it on a cliffhanger before the hiatus.
Of course.
So that's it for us. We thank you for coming in, joining us, watching either with us. Terry, thank you for coming into the chat. Who else came in there? Bruce.
Zaggy
Zaggy
popped in.
came
here,
in.
Bruce
Zaggy
was
stopped
here.
in. Yep. Zaggy stopped in. I thought it was one more person. Maybe not. Yeah. That was me. Okay. Or probably Joe.
That was me.
All right.
That was me.
So we'll see you next Tuesday. And until then, enjoy your week. And I'll hit the end stream here. I think there's 2 buttons I have to hit. There you go.
Thank you.